Hi everyone, this is Kan Nishida from BI Publisher Product Development Group. So today I'd like to show one of the most amazing features of Oracle BI Publisher 11G, which is a reporting of interactivity. So we call it interactive viewer. There's three amazing and then exciting things. The first is the pure web user interface. So there's no client-side install or anything to have that interactivity with your reporting data. And the second thing is to make that interactivity enable, you don't need to have any custom coding or scripting behind the scene. So it just happens. Third, that each component, as you see in this picture, each chart or table, a list of parameters, everything just linked, automatically linked via the BI Publisher Smart Linking Engine. So again, there's no custom programming or anything. It just happens. So let me show you some quick demo. So now I log in to BI Publisher 11G. This is the home screen. And I find this one SFO passenger report. Let me open this report. This is the report about the passengers. I downloaded this data from SFO, as you see, by the year and by the type of the air travel, either domestic or international. And it shows the number of the passengers trend comparing to the previous year. And also the categorized by the destination where the airplanes are going to, also the top 10 airline companies, and which boarding areas is being used, and also the number of the passengers change compared to the year before. So for example, I'd like to know more about the international. This chart right now is showing 72%, which is 235 million people traveling, going to the US. But if I select the international, now almost 50%, half of the traveling folks are going to Asia, or actually coming from Asia or going to Asia. The second largest group is that Europe, and which has 20 million and 23%. So now you see the trend, and I'd like to know more about this year, for example. So the 2010, and then the number goes up, and towards the end of the years goes up a little bit. But when you look at the number of the passenger change towards the end of the year, it's pretty much it's growing number of the folks who are traveling. Let's go back to look at the whole years. You remember the 2008? 2008 was the year that nobody really wants to remember. After the Lehman shock, people stopped traveling, people stopped spending money, therefore the economy went down. You can see that change clearly in this chart. So like for here is a 0, and anything you see going towards bottom is a negative numbers. So now coming from 2008 and 2009 started coming back. They call the number of the people who are traveling out or in the San Francisco International Airport coming back. And when you look at the 2010, it's pretty healthy. And then when you look at this second chart at the bottom, the top 10 airline companies, United Airlines showing significantly having a lot of passengers carrying around. Now I think this is a third of the passengers blue, so which means international, and then many domestic. So when I look at international, still United Airlines is the number one airline companies, then other companies, and then I think United Airline. Let me take a look at United Airlines. So here I'm going to select just United Airline from the list. And then now, if you use the United Airline at the San Francisco airport, pretty much the chance is like you're going to use the boarding G area to fly out. And maybe like a little bit of the chance like you take the F. So is that different, for example, compared to 2006? Actually, let's say like United Airlines, it's pretty much the same, but there is a E. So it's kind of interesting. Depending on the year, the boarding area slightly change, but that sort of makes sense here. So now this is the like you can basically the interactive view. The idea is you can dig in the data you have, and you can explore the data in the report. Therefore, you can get more insight. So that's the amazing functionality of the interactive viewer that comes with the BI Publisher 11G. And also, lastly, this demo is showing all the charts, but as you can see, I have also the table at the bottom, and this table is really to give you sort of like you expect with Excel kind of interactivity. So for example, if I like to see only the 2009 data instead of all the years, 2009, and then I can select only the 2009. And for example, if I like to see only the international, so like I like to select that, and I can get only the international data. And what I'm doing here, it's all the charts are also impacted by. So right now, like I have the only 2009 and also the United Airlines. So if I take this United Airlines out, so now like I have all the different airplane company as well. Also, I can do the sort. So for example, like if I like to see the count or the number of the passenger from the top, I mean from the biggest number to the lowest number, I can do this sorting as well. So that's the interactive viewer, Oracle BI Publisher 11G.